party enters the large river cavern and are met by drow merchant sentries that tell them they are the last in a long line of souls waiting to cross the river today. As the PCs move to the side of the surprisingly busy cavern and crossing, they are approached by an apparently unarmed drow that comments on Tenbar's helm of underwater action. The drow tells the PCs a tale of a barge on this river over 100 years ago holding a chest of ancient magical items. The chest is password locked, which he knows, and in the chest are several magical items, a sword of some renown, and a particular book which he is interested in. The PCs that are able to venture underwater hear his tale and agree to retrieve the chest in exchange for all items except the book. Elmorth prepares his cloak of the manta, Camiral enacts his psionic power to adapt to the water, Tenbar with his helmet and ring of free action, and Trinshi, who allows herself to be polymorphed into an aquatic elf, dive in the deep and fast-moving river in search of shipwrecks and treasure, while the remaining members prepare a rope to haul the chest up with. Eventually, after nearly a mile of traveling the deep riverbed bottom, the submerged party finds a ruined barge wreck. As the party approaches the wreck, they are set upon by several large crayfish. Quickly dispatching the monsters on the river bottom, the PCs search the wreck and surrounding area. Tenbar smashes a locked hatch open and 3 freshwater scrags burst from the wreck and a vicious fight ensues, requiring the psionists to use the lanthorn to hold monsters. Searching the ruined wheelhouse, Tenbar finds a large wooden chest with a glowing lock shutting it tight. The party drags the chest along the bottom to the cavern river crossing, where a rope is lowered and the chest hauled up to the bank on shore. An invisible spy takes a keen interest in the chest, unbeknownst to the party. True to his word, the drow opens the chest, takes a large black book out, thanks the party, and promptly disappears. The PCs spend some time pawing over the gem and magic-filled chest as Constant detects magic on nearly every item inside. A pair of gauntlets, several smoke-filled flasks, a magical hat, Ioun stones, and a jet-black longsword. The evil blade Taker and Alexia come to an agreement, and Taker will serve Alexia for now as long as the party brings it to the Drow City. Alexia's sentient giant slaying sword protests but is unable to compel Alexia not to wield Taker instead. The paladin Feral stores the giant slaying sword Faller in his gear, and the party finally crosses the river after paying the massive Kuatoa in gems. Faller senses giants as they cross the river on the other side. As the PCs exit the river cavern, Faller screams in the paladin's mind to take up the blade and kill the fire giants. It has been over a month since it has bit into a giant. Unable to compel the paladin, Faller falls silent, brewing in its frustration and plotting its revenge. Until next time.